crazy story. Okay. A Chinese businessman, he alleges he paid for sexual services from A-list celebrities, and he paid this Royal Court Escort service in Sydney $3.7 million to have sex with Megan Fox, to have sex with Candace Swainpool. Is that how you say her name? She's a Victoria's Secret model. And also Angela Baby. She was an actress, or she is an actress rather, on Independence Day. So he claims first he paid $24,000 to join this celebrity escort service. Then he kept making payments to meet up with these different celebrities and use the escort services, and was stood up. And now he claims that Royal Court Escorts won't even answer his claims, and he wants his $3.74 million back. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Why didn't you stop?
This guy.
Well, he got fucked.
Yep.
Zing.
So yeah, you said, why didn't you stop paying? Because he kept making payments. It wasn't one $3.7 million payment. It was like, hey man, we need $200,000. Hey man, a year later, we need $500,000.
It's like, Megan Fox didn't show up after I paid $24,000 just to enter this service, and then also another $200,000 just to see Megan Fox, and then she didn't show up, and then they didn't reimburse me.
They kept stringing him along.
That's like I'd like to buy a hamburger.
Yeah.
And I give you $5, and they're like, oh, we need $1 million more for a hamburger.
But the only blame should be placed on this Royal Escort service. Sure.
No,
I can blame this guy for being a stupid.
How old is he?
First of all, this is a Royal Escort service where just to enter the service itself is $24,000. So they're not screwing over poor people that are like, this is the only money I made in the factory. Like, I'm going to use all $24,000 of it on Megan Fox. Like, no, it's just they're fucking over stupid rich people.
I can't agree with that. It's even if they're rich people who get screwed over. Like,
I'm not saying it's right.
Stupid part.
Yeah,
it's that stupid part.
Do your research.
It's the fact that like you're signing up, like to pay to have sex with Megan.
Yeah.
Like, who's like,
married?
Oh, that sounds pretty legitimate. Yeah. What do you think it would cost, though, to have sex with Megan Fox? Like, Brian Austin Green shows up, and they're sitting there trying to come.
I don't need to pay. I think about it all the time. She's definitely my go-to girl.
Even with the little thumbs?
Huh? She has little thumbs?
I mean, of course she does.
Oh,
how do you not know that?
I don't need to know that.
I just watched Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and I'm like, and she holds this thing up, and it's like, ah! It's just like the little tiny.
To focus on like one.
You are fetishizing other parts of her body. Why can't I
look at the whole package, honey. I look at the whole package.
She's super sexy, though.
But okay,
it's
so
weird
what,
to be
what
like
do you think
Lindsay Lohan's the hero of Drama Queen.
The price? Oh, so you're more Candace Swainpool?
Oh, for sure.
I'm
not a
big.
I saw Megan Fox on Chelsea Handler's talk show talk for like 15 and a half minutes about horoscopes, and I was like, I'm out. I was like, this person is so into horoscopes. Like, there's no way we would ever get along.
Yeah.
Ever.
Okay.
I'm looking up Yep, sure. Yep, that's that one.
Yeah. Swanepoel?
Yep.
Yeah, she's definitely.
Swanepoel. Sorry if I said Swanepoel. Swanepoel.
I'll say whatever she wants to say.
Yeah.
She looked good.
Speaking of scams, clearly this Royal Court Escort service is a scam. Have you guys been scammed? And I hope there's consequences brought against them. But have you guys ever been scammed?
I've been scammed by like my landlord over my security deposit.
No, honey. You fight that shit back. Every time they try and get away with it, you take pictures, you write a letter, you just find like some attorney's name and put it in the right hand corner.
No, because like my old landlord.
It's a lot of money. It's like $1,000.
It's more than that. It was like $3,200.
And you just rolled over?
And I was like, this guy.
Yeah.
No, you got to fight that shit.
That's terrible. I've experienced that multiple times, obviously, because I was thinking when you first said scam, like if I would never be involved in like a pyramid scheme or something. But I've been
sure-fire investment when I'm offering.
I know. Brett's been trying to get me on Herbalife, but no, I've been scammed by the West Hollywood parking services or whatever the f.
What happened?
Oh, you got a ticket without really deserving a ticket?
I got a ticket, and everyone always says this, but I have photographic evidence to back it up, which I contested and then sent my photos, and they were like, nope, still. They said that I wasn't in the parking, like I wasn't in the lines. When I took photos of it, and by the way, to add insult to injury, I wrote this scathing letter where I also did say to add insult to injury in it. Across the street from me, there was another vehicle that wasn't parked in the lines. And that vehicle didn't have a ticket on it. And I was just, I mean,
ouch.
It's just horrible. It's horrible when you
It's horrible.
when you park appropriately and then you still get a ticket.
Yes.
It's just
bullshit.
God.
You might as well parked poorly. I'm trying to think. I'm sure there was some scam back in the day. I'm trying to think, but nothing's coming to mind. But yeah, every time I move out of an apartment, they try and say that, nope, you don't get your security deposit back. I'll be like, but why? And then I fight it, and I always get my security deposit back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I fight it tooth and nail.
You're a bastion of hope. I didn't even know you could do that.
There are some great stories about scamming the scammers. Like there was someone.
Oh, like my husband has done?
Has he done that?
Yes.
What has he done?
So we got one of those emails a few years ago. Those emails where
Nigerian
it's like,
prince.
Yes. It was someone in Nigeria saying.
Oh God.
Yeah, that, something like a distant relative, blah, blah, blah. And so Mark wrote back like he was a really old man and saying, oh, I'm so excited. This is so exciting. And what he wanted to do was test the scammer's conscience. So he presented to the scammer that he was this really old man. He had just enough money left for his medication, but wanted to use this money to get the inheritance that he deserved and wanted to see what the scammer would do. And the scammer didn't have a conscience at all. And Mark kept stringing him along and even said, you know what, I would like to, said something like, I'll wire you the money. The guy ended up having to do a bunch of different things and jump through a bunch of different hoops to get his money. Never got the money. And then Mark revealed it and the guy was like, fuck you. And I was like, Mark, this is serious.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah.
There's a story about.
Poor guy in Nigeria with a relative who's sick. And,
what
and
if
Mark
it was
is
real?
Just f***ing him over.
No, Mark pretended to be like he was sick. The guy
Yeah, but what if it's a
real thing?
Real thing, this guy.
No, the guy said that Mark won an inheritance. So Mark was trying to be this naive old man to try and test this guy's conscience.
There's one story that I read about a person who made up this whole fictional missionary service that he had, a victim, a potential victim of a scam, invented this whole missionary service that actually needed to get money out, but needed the guy, the scammer, to have money to come get it. And the story was he sent this guy through refugee lines and all these demilitarized zones and never gave him money. It was awesome. You read it. Go research those because those stories are amazing.
It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, if you guys have been scammed, let us know in the comment section. Yeah, let's talk about it. And we will see you next time on Pop Sugar.